Today I want to do a review of the game controller. It's an Atari game controller. It has 10 classic video games built into it. This is like one of those, I think it was originally like an as seen on TV kind of deal, and then they like other places started selling it. You can get it from like Walmart and Sears. I think it's like 20 bucks. It has 10 games built onto it, and I'll tell you the kind of good and bad of it. I'm a big Atari fan. These are games from the Atari 2600, and I bought it because it has Asteroids, which is my favorite game, and also like Missile Command a lot. It also has Yar's Revenge, Pong, Circus Atari, Adventure, Centipede, Gravatar, Volleyball, and Breakout, which is a pretty good game. One thing I thought was weird though is Centipede and Pong, originally on the 2600 Atari, were played with a paddle, like a kind of round paddle you twisted back and forth. So it's kind of weird that they used the regular controller for it, but whatever. So the good and bad of the system is it's 10 games. The controller is pretty nice. It takes AA batteries that you put in the bottom. It's got its start, your select, and your reset button on off here. And then it's your standard Atari controller that you had with the 2600, you know. The games work really good. I think the only downfall of it is if they were going to make this model, I would think that they should have put like an SD card reader on the side so that you could play, because all it is in here really is just ROMs. So if you had an SD card, you could add ROMs to it and play different games. Makes sense, right? So needless to say, there's only 10 games. If you wanted to add more, you'd have to hack it to change the ROMs inside of it. But you know, it is what it is. Really neat though. Another kind of thing that I didn't like was the plug that plugs into the TV. You got your video cable and then one audio cable, so it's in mono. And now I know that it's not 16-bit, it's an 8-bit game system, but you couldn't put the little bit of money forward to add another cable. So if you're going to use it, you're going to have to buy a splitter, which costs a couple bucks, but that way you can split it. At least it'll come out stereo, you know, if you have a surround sound kit in your house or something like that. So that kind of sucks, but you know, whatever. But other than that, all in all, it's pretty awesome. The controller seems to have a little bit more, it's a little bit more precise, meaning that I had one of these systems up until about 8 years ago, like an original Atari 2600, and then I got rid of it. But it wasn't ever as responsive as this module is. So it seems like this, you know, maybe it's just that this is newer, but it seems really responsive. I don't remember my other one being this responsive. You know, it seemed like you had to, like there was a lag or something, but there's no lag, so it's really nice. I'd say it's worth the money. You know, definitely a good buy for all you gamers out there. If you're hardcore into gaming, definitely a device you should have. All right, cool. Peace.